They scroll through your selfies, your stories, your moments, but you'll never see theirs. They live in silence while the world screams for attention. And that silence, it says more than 1,000 pictures ever could. 1. The mystery of silence. They scroll through your selfies, your stories, your moments, but you'll never see theirs. They live in silence while the world screams for attention. And that silence, it says more than 1,000 pictures ever could. In a world where everyone wants to be seen, some choose to stay unseen. No selfies, no updates, no look at me moments. They live their lives quietly while the rest of the world performs. But here's the real question. Why do they choose silence in a world built on noise? What kind of mind resists the spotlight when everyone else is addicted to it? 2. Privacy is power. People who don't post their photos aren't hiding. They're protecting. They've learned that privacy isn't weakness, it's power. In psychology, this often reflects a secure personality. Someone who doesn't crave constant validation. They understand that real confidence doesn't scream, it whispers. Their happiness doesn't depend on likes or comments because their self-worth isn't rented from strangers online. 3. Freedom from validation. When you meet someone who rarely shares their photos, you're meeting someone who has learned detachment, not from life, but from the performance of it. They value the moment more than the memory card. They live, not to prove, but to experience. Psychologists call this intrinsic validation, the ability to feel content without applause. And that's rare, because we live in a generation that documents more than it lives. There's another reason too. Every time you post a photo, you invite comparison, not just from others, but from yourself. You start measuring your worth by the hearts on a screen. But those who don't post, they've broken free from that cycle. They've realized not everything needs to be shared to be real. Their silence isn't loneliness, it's emotional freedom. 4. The strength of the unseen. Sometimes, the strongest people are the ones no one sees. They find meaning in stillness, not in metrics. They don't need to upload proof of their happiness, they simply live it. In a world addicted to attention, they're the quiet revolution. A reminder that privacy is not a crime, it's a choice. And maybe, just maybe, they're the ones who truly know who they are. So tell me, are you posting to share or to be seen? Think about it. And if this message made you pause for a second, hit like, subscribe, and remember, sometimes the quietest souls have the loudest peace.